I was in the moment, so I understood everything that was going on. There was some surprises, I can say that, but me being in that moment.
Terence Crawford has finally spoken out about the shocking incident where police detained him at gunpoint just hours after his victory parade in Omaha. The newly crowned, undisputed super middleweight champion detailed what happened, saying he has clear video evidence showing that the officers went too far. Crawford insisted the entire response was unnecessary, calling it an overreaction to what he described as a completely normal situation.
Seatbelt.
I'm watching it. You're gonna step out.
I'm opening the door.
You can take
I'm
mine
opening the
off
door.
of me right here on my right. I'm keeping my fucking hands up.
I'm not reaching for no gun, bro.
Step out. Can I move my phone? Step out.
Yeah.
Crawford called the whole thing crazy, stressing that he was the one behind the wheel and completely sober. He explained that there were no problems with the stop itself, but what shocked him was how the officers escalated it. "We fully cooperated, yet they pointed a gun at us. It made no sense," Crawford said. He added that it almost felt like they were trying to ruin his celebration, and he made it clear the reaction was completely unnecessary.
Drink, I don't smoke, I don't party, really.
You've never drank or smoked, right?
I don't do none of that.
That's crazy.
So I'm just real chill.
Crawford also revealed that he spoke directly with Mayor Ewing, who himself is a former police officer, in the aftermath of the ordeal. According to Crawford, city officials assured him that an internal investigation would begin immediately. Because of that, he's chosen to hold back some of the video evidence for now, saying he wants the process to play out and justice to be served before he makes everything public.
Everything that was going on when it was happening, it was like everything just slowed down to me at that.
Terence Crawford addressed the shocking police incident after his Omaha victory parade, saying he has video proof but will wait until the internal investigation is complete before releasing it. He stressed that such actions need punishment, pointing out that while his case is public only because of his fame, ordinary people face this daily without justice. Shifting gears, Crawford later marked his 38th birthday on Instagram, writing, "They say 38 is old, but I tell them I'm aging like fine wine." Chapter 38 underway.
38. It's a blessing. Hey, listen, I appreciate all y'all for coming out, celebrating with me, from the parade to the...
Crawford's head of security, Qasim Shabazz, who was in the car during the stop, actually gave a fuller account than Crawford himself. Shabazz explained that as one officer approached his window and another went to Crawford's, everything seemed routine until police claimed they spotted a gun near Crawford's feet while he was reaching for his license and registration. According to Omaha Mayor John Ewing Jr., Crawford was then asked to step out of the vehicle, complied without issue, and was briefly handcuffed while officers carried out their investigation.
What they was doing. Crawford, like I'm saying, anybody that's being held and down and disrespected wants to prove everybody wrong. If you're a real champion, you know what I'm saying? And then they're holding it back from you. They're seemingly...
According to Shabazz, the situation spiraled far differently than the official police version. He explained that all three other passengers were forced out of the car at gunpoint and handcuffed, while officers claimed to have found 2 legally registered firearms inside. Shabazz insisted that Crawford never reached for his license or registration as police suggested. He had already told them he left everything at home. Both he and Crawford openly acknowledged they were carrying firearms in line with Nebraska law, but Shabazz says that once Crawford admitted the same, the officer on his side lost control, shouting commands and escalating the situation despite no gun being visible. "Everyone thought we were going to die, man," Shabazz recalled. In the end, Crawford was charged with reckless driving. Even though Shabazz maintains the stop was only for speeding,
All that serious? You actually need all that necessary? You serious? Just put me out, dude. Are you serious?
Shabazz revealed that Crawford even challenged the stop directly, asking the officer, "How do you know I was speeding if you don't have radar?" According to Shabazz, the cop admitted on camera that he didn't have radar, though the footage hasn't been released to KV. Once news of the incident reached Omaha Mayor John Ewing Jr., he confirmed that both he and his chief of staff, Tom Warren, personally contacted Crawford, who requested a formal investigation into the traffic stop.
Oh, come on. I'm just saying, it's just like they doing Crawford like they did us the whole time. They don't want you to have nothing, and they don't want to give you nothing. That's why they burned down Tulsa. That's why they burned down every other black community. They don't want you to have it, and they don't want to give you nothing. They don't want to be with you, and they don't want to.
Mayor Ewing then reached out to Police Chief Todd Schmatterer, who authorized an internal affairs investigation and promised to review body camera footage to get clear answers. Our job is not to speculate, but to present the facts to the people of this community and remain transparent throughout the process, Ewing stated. While KV requested an interview with Omaha police, they declined and stood by their written statement. The investigation remains ongoing, and Ewing later confirmed in a Facebook post that he personally spoke with Crawford after learning about the traffic stop.
Hey yo, that's embarrassing by Omaha law enforcement that you will arrest, held on gunpoint, Terence Crawford after having a parade in Omaha, after receiving the keys to the city? Huh? Hey yo, that cop gotta be some hater, bro. Hey yo, that's like...
Ewing acknowledged the seriousness of the incident, stressing that trust between law enforcement and the community is vital and must be continuously strengthened. He said Police Chief Todd Schmatterer has pledged a full internal investigation, which he fully supports and expects to be thorough and transparent. "We will gather all the facts and share them openly with the public," Ewing stated, adding that his heart sank upon hearing how such a troubling event had overshadowed what should have been a joyful day celebrating Omaha's world boxing champion.
Crawford, the current 168-pound undisputed champion, being pulled over at Blick Point in his own city. Now, the police have said that this was reckless driving, something like that. The police chieftain made a statement. The man, Terence Crawford.
Ewing emphasized that Omaha should remember this day as one of pride and celebration, even as the city searches for answers about how it ended. He stressed that every resident, regardless of who they are, deserves to feel safe and respected in Omaha. The celebration came after Crawford's historic achievement, defeating Alvarez by unanimous decision in Las Vegas to become the first male boxer ever to unify titles in 3 divisions. Now 42-0 with 31 knockouts, Crawford was honored with a parade through downtown earlier in the day, followed by a birthday celebration at a live music venue near the location of the traffic stop.
NYPD holding Derek Jeter on gunpoint and arresting him after the Yankee championship parade in New York City, bro. It doesn't make sense. It wouldn't even happen, bro. It wouldn't even happen. So this cop got to be some hater, bro. He must be hating on Terence Crawford.
However, the celebrations in Omaha took a dramatic turn when police ordered champion boxer Terence "Bud" Crawford out of his vehicle at gunpoint during a traffic stop for reckless driving early Sunday, just hours after his hometown had honored him with a parade for his victory over Canelo Alvarez 2 weeks ago. Crawford had returned to Omaha to celebrate the disputed win, proudly displaying his stunning $188,000 gold ring belt as the undisputed super middleweight champion during the festivities.
He is the pride of North Omaha, our hometown champion. Ladies and gentlemen, the pound for pound champ, Terence "Bud" Crawford.
Hey! I'm gonna say that for tonight.
The belt, which Crawford treasures as a personal keepsake regardless of future titles, represents his triumph in one of boxing's most anticipated matchups. His historic win over Canelo Alvarez on September 13th, where he moved up 2 weight classes and delivered a flawless performance, showcased his ability to nullify Canelo's strengths while maintaining his trademark speed and agility. The victory sealed Crawford's place in history and was celebrated by family, coaches Red, Bomack, and Davis, along with boxing stars like Claressa Shields and Shakur Stevenson. Even though he wasn't physically present, legendary rapper Eminem sent a special message that was played at the event, honoring Crawford's remarkable achievement.
Just reflecting on all my accomplishments at my mama house. That's where all my belts at.
Eminem capped off the celebrations with a heartfelt video message to Crawford saying, "Bud, what up, champ? Congratulations, man. You did it. I'm so proud of you. You used all my tricks to beat Canelo just like I showed you. You went in there and you got it done. Unbelievable, bro. All jokes aside, GOAT stuff, man. Congratulations, champ. So well deserved. Salute." And that's where we'll wrap things up. For all the latest boxing news, updates, and highlights, make sure you're subscribed to our YouTube channel, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss a drop. Until next time, peace out.
Now I'll bring our mayor back up to present gifts.
I would like to have the honor of presenting you with the key to the city of Omaha.
Let's go, bud.
Oh.